There is 1 week remaining. One until the NFL draft. And I'm going to give you guys my predictions. What is going on, guys? It's Josh P. Welcome to the video today. We're talking NFL draft, right? We're talking Eagles mock draft, 3 rounds, 3 picks, no trades. This is what I'm picking. These are my projections. Now, if you guys didn't see my mock draft 1.0, go ahead, check it out. It's on my channel. This is going to be mock 2.0, and I might do one on Monday, maybe, but I don't think anything's going to change from now until then. And honestly, like I said, I think there's a 75% chance, like I think it's pretty high that we're getting Mariota. Like, I don't care if we got to move from 20 to 2. Chip Kelly did not do all these offseason moves to just sit quietly on draft day and pick at number 20. He didn't. He's either going to trade back or he's going to trade up, and I think it's more likely that he's going to trade up and get Marcus Mariota, and he's going to be our quarterback this year. That's what I think. Now, what that trade will be, I don't know. I think it involves Sam Bradford, Michael Kendricks, and 2 first-round picks, being from this year and next year. And then next year, we're only going to have a second and a third because we're getting our third back. No, we don't even have a second. We'll have a third rounder, and then 5, 6, 7, because we'll get a third back because Bradford didn't play any games for us. That's how that's going to work. We're only going to have 4 draft picks next year. That's crazy, man. But we'll see what happens. I think that Mariota will be the quarterback this year. I do. That's just how I think. Because Chip wants his guy, and Mariota is his guy. Recruited him at like high school, for Christ's sake. That's his guy. So we're talking no trades, though. No trades. So in the first round of the 2015 NFL Draft. Oh, and by the way, 2 of the 3 guys on this list have visited with the Eagles. We went specially to one of their pro days. The other one we didn't go because we were at a different pro day, or Chip Kelly was anyway. But all right, enough of that. At pick number 20 in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Eagles select Jake Fisher, offensive tackle. Now listen, this is duck bias, I know, okay? And this is the one person who didn't visit with the Eagles, and I don't think they even went to the pro day. Did Chip Kelly even go to Oregon pro day? I don't know. I forget. But he doesn't meet with Oregon guys. He just doesn't. I don't think he met with Huff last year. He just doesn't meet with Oregon guys because he knows who they are. And Jake Fisher, listen, Jake Fisher is a scheme fit. He runs his own run blocking scheme. Like, this guy is very athletic. He's pretty big, and he's pretty physical. And I think he can come in here and be the RGOTP and the RTOTF, which is right guard of the present, right tackle of the future. Right now, Todd Herman's left the team, and Jake Fisher is definitely an upgrade over Todd Herman's just because Herman's was old and he couldn't run nearly as fast as he used to. Not saying Herman's was a great lineman. I love Herman's, but great guy too. Jake Fisher comes in, starts at right guard for right now anyway. And I think we need to get an offensive lineman in this draft, like, so badly. And yes, there might be other options available for this pick, but like, say you drafted DJ Humphries, who is another good offensive lineman, or La'el Collins with the 20th overall pick. Those guys could come in and play very well, or they can come in and they can suck. With Jake Fisher, there's a very low percentage, and I mean almost close to 0% chance that he is going to be a bust because it is basically the same system he ran at Oregon, and he succeeded at Oregon, which is why I hate when people like say this Oregon bias bullshit. That's because when you get a guy from Oregon who played at Oregon, comes to Philly, and Chip Kelly is running a nearly identical offensive scheme, it's going to work out. So Jake Fisher comes in at number 20. He plays at right guard right now for at least another 1 or 2 years. Then Jason Peters is going to retire, and Lane Johnson moves over to left tackle, and Jake Fisher would move over to right tackle. Now we need to, like, honestly, next year we're going to have to draft, like, I wouldn't mind drafting all linemen next year, because Jason Kelsey's getting old. Evan Mathis might get traded. At that point, we have Alan Barber when Jake Fisher moves over to right tackle. So we need 3 interior offensive linemen in the near future. So Jake Fisher will help lighten the load. All right. In the second round of 2015 NFL Draft, the Eagles select Rashad Green from Florida State University, wide receiver. He's all right. Listen, Rashad Green played with Jameis Winston. So does that make him any better? No, because honestly, Jameis Winston throws a lot of interceptions, and he had good receivers. Man, Rashad Green's a good receiver, probably a good slot receiver. Now, like when I look at the wide receivers on this draft, on this team right now, I think Jordan Matthews can play outside. I think Riley Cooper can play outside, and he showed it in 2013. Don't tell me Cooper didn't show that he can play in 2013 because he played well in 2013. Just had a shit year last year. I don't know why, but I don't mind Coop. Coop's good. And I think Huff can play on the outside. Now, if you bring in Rashad Green, he's only 5'11". He's not a big guy. He can play in the slot, man. He's not the most athletic guy, but yeah, I think he can play in the slot. He can be like a deep threat, but I mean, he's just not that tall. You know what I'm saying? But I think he can come in here and succeed. Maybe not right away, but maybe in like a year or two down the road, I think Rashad Green can be a great receiver on this team. Now, I was going to say something else. What else was I going to say? Yeah, Rashad Green came in for a visit. Man, I was going to say something else, but now I can't remember. I was literally never mind. Whatever. Is what it is. We're moving on. Yeah, so I think Rashad Green come in here and play pretty well, and I think if we picked him up in the second round, it'd be great value, and it fits a position of need. Oh, I was going to say, that's fine. Oh, good noggin up here. All three of these positions... these players that I picked fill a position of need. Like Jake Fisher, we need a right guard currently. So in the present, it fits. He fits a short-term need, but he also fits a long-term need because Lane Johnson is going to move over to left tackle. So yeah, Jake Fisher fits a need. Rashad Green fits a need. Even though I don't think wide receiver is as strenuous as a need as lineman, I think it is a need because we did sign Miles Austin. I know he's not great, but honestly, we have Zach Ertz at tight end, and he can act as like a wide receiver, to be honest. He's great. I love Zach Ertz, man. And Jordan Matthews and Josh Huff. Those guys are going to tear it up, dude. Those young guns are going to tear it up. All right, moving on to the third round. In the third round of the 2015 NFL Draft, the Eagles select Adrian Amos of Penn State, safety. Now, listen, Amos isn't the most... He doesn't have the most flair of any safety. He's not Demarius Randall. He's not Landon Collins. He's not Eric Rowe. He's not Byron Jones, guys who have played safety. However, he is versatile. He's decently athletic. He's got good size, and I think with a couple years of experience, and hey, he might even come in here and be more... He might be more impressive than Earl Wolf. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if Earl Wolf started. He just has to stay healthy, man. Like, everybody's hating on Earl Wolf. Like, I don't mind if he starts. I think I mean, honestly, this offseason, or this preseason is going to be crazy because there's going to be so many spots on this team that people are going to be competing for starting spots. And I think the preseason is actually going to be really interesting. But yeah, I think Adrian Amos can come in. He might be able to start free safety day one. And I wouldn't mind that. Amos, he's close. Penn State. That's in state. He wouldn't have to go very far. So Chip Kelly went to his pro day. He also met with the team, and I wouldn't mind picking up Amos in the third round. So there you go. That's my mock 2.0. Jake Fisher in the first, Rashad Green in the second, and Adrian Amos in the third. You could probably even get Amos in the fourth, to be honest, but I would like him in the third, just to make sure we got him, you know. Jake Fisher is definitely doable at 20, and I think Rashad Green is definitely doable at 54. 52, right? 52. I think he's doable there. And I think Amos, like I said, he can go in the fourth. So, yes, overall, I think this was pretty good mock. Do I think it could happen? No, I think my first mock is more likely to happen with the first round. That was a little bit more out of reach, though. Like, I had Eric Rowe going in, the third round? Or the second round? I don't remember. No, I had it going in the third round. And I had Aguilar going to us in the second round. Really not going to happen because Rowe is probably going to go in the second, and Aguilar is probably going to go early second. Byron Jones would definitely be doable at 20, though. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think of this mock in the comments section below. Be sure to talk to me about all the Eagles stuff on Twitter at the JoshieP. Subscribe for more. That's all I got for you guys today. My name is Josh. I'll see you guys later. Deuces.